Right now at 5, a warmer winter means an earlier maple syrup tapping season, and that's not necessarily a good thing.
And the La Crosse Regional Airport is facing a pilot shortage.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozorowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. We begin this evening with breaking news from Capitol Hill. The U.S. Supreme Court will hear former President Donald Trump's federal election interference case in April.
And the court will decide if Trump is entitled to broad immunity from federal prosecution for conduct allegedly involving official acts while he was in office. And this marks the second time in a month that the justices will weigh a case with big implications for the former president.
In this dispute, the Supreme Court will consider if the case can proceed or if Trump is shielded from criminal liability. The court has never before decided whether a former president is immune from criminal liability for allegedly illegal acts committed while in office.
Trump has pleaded not guilty.
The FBI is offering a reward of up to $15,000 to anyone with information about a missing 3-year-old from Two Rivers, Wisconsin. That's according to Two Rivers Police Chief Ben Meinert. Elijah Vu was last seen in Two Rivers last week, where prosecutors said his mother had sent him to stay with a man. Both that man and Vu's mother have since been charged with child neglect. Searches by police and community members have not yet located Elijah. Chief Meinert says the FBI reward is being added to a $1,000 reward from the Manitowoc County Crime Stoppers.
Thousands of first responders packed a Minnesota church today to honor the 3 first responders who lost their lives in Burnsville, Minnesota. They were killed earlier this month while responding to a domestic incident call at a home with 7 children inside. According to the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, the shooter opened fire on officers Paul Elmstrand and Matthew Ruge without warning. Firefighter-paramedic Adam Finseth was shot while trying to aid those officers. Today's service was held at the non-denominational Grace Church in Eden Prairie. It was also available to watch via live stream. A procession of public safety vehicles headed to Burnsville after that service.
According to the La Crosse Regional Airport business manager, airports across the nation and La Crosse have been experiencing a pilot shortage.
And this has caused many airlines to pull out from regional airports. Our own Michael Germain has more on how they are combating this issue regionally.
Ken and Emily, we learned this month that Delta Airlines would be leaving the La Crosse Regional Airport, but they'll be adding a new airline from American Airlines in April. According to airport officials, 42 regional airports have lost service from airline carriers, which is an issue they're hopeful will turn around. The aviation industry needs 13,000 pilots a year, but as of late, they've only seen those numbers reach 6,500. American Airlines will be adding a new flight each day to Chicago to provide more connectivity for passengers. They'll be upgrading their aircraft, which will provide more seating options for passengers.
Currently, we're served by a 50-seat CRJ-200 aircraft. We're going to be going to an E-175, which has, depending on configuration, about 76 passengers, and also offers dual class, so first class passengers and things like that can book seats on there.
Robert says that there is still a large demand for flying in La Crosse. He adds it is something they will have to prove to other airlines to gain their interest. La Crosse Regional Airport officials tell me that they plan on either adding Delta back or an additional airline from a different carrier, but that time frame is still unknown. Reporting live in La Crosse, Michael Germain, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Michael.
Well, an absolutely massive temperature differential within the last 24 hours, record-setting in the state of Wisconsin, Greg.
It's just a tad drop, right? Just a tad. Yeah, we only went 60. Yeah, we had quite a bit of drop, too. Records only go back to 47 for a lot of areas, so it's hard to say how far it is. But these are temperature drops you see more in the west, where I used to live, where you had these daily temperature changes, but this is quite a drop. The good news is if you don't like it, we're going to flip the switch here pretty quickly, but current temperatures are still in the around 20 to the teens right now. That doesn't factor in the wind chill, because right now the current feel, we're in the single digits this morning. It was single digits below, even teens below, so we have improved a little bit, but still, compared to what we've had, it's quite cold out there. Wind speeds is starting to drop off a little bit from this morning, which they were pretty gusty. We'll still see these this evening, but overall, The good news is, looking to the west, there is a warm front to the west. You can see the better colors out there, and that'll be coming through tomorrow, so we will start seeing the temperatures reverse. But for this evening, it's definitely going to be chilly. We haven't seen these temperatures in a while. Teens and single digits for wind chills. Once again, clear sky is not going to be a problem. The same story for Eau Claire, getting down to 15 degrees later on with the wind chills in the single digits. We're going to see temperatures climb well above average again. We're going to go back to maybe 15, 20, and then by this weekend, well, he'll be 25 or plus, and probably record level temperatures once again this weekend. So if you like the warm temperatures, they're coming back.
All right. Okay. Like the sound of that. Thank you, Greg. And a mild winter has led to an early tapping season for our maple farmers, and it's causing a big dip in syrup production.
News 8 Now's Allison Fergut has the details. Allison.
Ken and Emily, I spoke with local maple farmers today. They say when it comes to making syrup, these warmer conditions are not a recipe for success.
For Bree Breckel and Eric Wenninger, it's another day on the farm.
It's quick. Yeah, only 4,000 of them.
Their 160 acres of land, home to thousands of maple trees, tapped and ready to collect sap that makes the signature pancake topping.
What I'm going to do is just take a tap or a few taps out of the trees.
It's a labor of love.
I love the woods, I love trees, I love the forest.
But this season has been like no other.
In a typical year, we would start tapping in early March, and then the season would go through the end of April. This year, we started tapping in early February, and now at the end of February, we're closing in on the end of our maple season.
An early season that was difficult to prepare for.
The timing of all of the prep work that you have to do, the equipment you have to ready.
Maple sap starts to flow when the days are above freezing, but the nights are below.
So that's when the tree is, sending nutrients up to the branches, to the leaves, and then at night it's pulling those nutrients back down below ground.
Frost usually helps extend the season.
It kind of tempers those warm days.
We didn't have a lot of frost in the ground this year. Because there isn't frost in the ground, that the buds will develop, and then the maple season will be over.
An earlier and shorter season means the team has less sap to work with.
We've collected around 20,000 gallons of sap so far this year, and for us, that's about 1/4 to 1/5 of what we would get in a normal year.
It's a tough year. It's a tough year for maple farming.
It's an adventure, though.
For a season full of unexpected weather,
this year is so wacky.
There's one thing they can still guarantee.
It's going to be delicious.
It's going to be delicious, yeah.
We did ask if there would be a noticeable difference in flavor because of the earlier season. They said the timing could affect taste, but until they get through the season, they don't really know for sure. But they also said there was a drought last year, and now they've noticed a higher sugar concentration that correlates with that. So we're in for a sweet season. Ken and Emily.
All right, Allison Fergut live in studio. Thank you, Allison.
Great story for National Pancake Day today.
Right, yeah, works perfectly.
A big shakeup on Capitol Hill today as Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell announced he will be stepping down as the Republican leader of the Senate in November. McConnell, who turned 82 last week, is the longest-serving Senate leader in history, deftly wielding power within the GOP for almost 2 decades. But the Kentucky senator, who considers himself a Ronald Reagan conservative who believes in strong international alliances, has increasingly found himself at odds with former President Donald Trump and others in the party over issues including NATO and foreign assistance for Ukraine.
I believe more strongly than ever that America's global leadership is essential to preserving the shining city on a hill that Ronald Reagan discussed.
McConnell says he plans to serve out his Senate term, which ends in January 2027. Aides to McConnell said health did not play a role in his decision. He had a concussion from a fall last year in 2 public episodes where his face briefly froze while he was speaking.
The Supreme Court of the United States is once again tackling gun legislation.
Why the legality of a bump stock ban is now up for debate.
Ashley's biggest event of the year is happening March 8th through the 10th. Shop Doorbusters starting at $2.99 and an exclusive delivery offer. Plus, earn 3% back with 12-month special financing on a qualifying in-store purchase with your Ashley Advantage Synchrony credit card for a limited time at Ashley.
If you're stuck between choosing to spend on a vacation versus updating your bathroom, with Mad City Baths, you can do both. Mad City is Wisconsin's trusted bathroom remodeler, featuring modern and affordable custom bathing solutions, including walk-in showers and walk-in bathtubs, expertly installed in as little as 1 day. Call now during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a new bath or shower with 60 months 0% interest. Senior military discounts, plus receive a free $60 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. And a bonus, the first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase. Use it for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, in western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
When you fire up a John Deere 1 Series tractor, you can tackle the job without wrestling the attachments. Hook up everything from a front loader to a drive-over mower deck to a backhoe in no time, so you can haul gravel, till soil, cut grass, and every job in between. Because when things just click, work gets done. Get your John Deere 1 Series at Tractor Central, starting at just $129 a month. Nothing runs like a Deere. Financing subject to approval. Some conditions apply. See dealer for details. Offer ends April 30th, 2024.
It's a John Deere day.
Does your roof look great from the ground, but yet it's still leaking? We see roofs every day that look great, but the important details weren't done correctly. With the average cost of a replacement roof being north of $25,000, that might not be what you need. Let one of our specialists give you a free 16-point inspection and let you know exactly what's really wrong with your roof and show you how we can restore it, saving you thousands. Remember, when you think roofing, think Larson, Wisconsin's best roofing experience.
Ashley's biggest event of the year is happening March 8th through the 10th. Shop Doorbusters starting at $2.99 and an exclusive delivery offer. Plus, earn 3% back with 12-month special financing on a qualifying in-store purchase with your Ashley Advantage Synchrony credit card for a limited time at Ashley.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Another gun case is before the Supreme Court. This one, a challenge to the legality of a bump stock ban. Bump stocks allow semi-automatic weapons to rapid fire like machine guns, which are illegal.
The Biden administration has upheld the Trump-era ban. Bradley Blackburn has more from New York.
As the Supreme Court considers the legality of a bump stock ban, lawyers for the government and a Texas gun shop owner offered the court different definitions of the function of a trigger.
In common usage today, as in 1934, a function of the trigger happens when some act by the shooter, usually a pull, starts a firing sequence.
The shooter does not have a function. The statute is concerned only with what the trigger does and whether a single function of that trigger produces more than one shot.
The bump stock ban was enacted under the Trump administration in the wake of the 2017 massacre in Las Vegas. A single gunman using multiple weapons with bump stocks was able to kill 60 people and wound hundreds more in a matter of minutes. Justice Brett Kavanaugh pointed out that two administrations before Trump made no such ban, and fellow conservative Justice Amy Coney Barrett questioned why it was coming from a federal agency instead of Congress.
Intuitively, I am entirely sympathetic to your argument. I mean, and it seems like, yes, this is functioning like a machine gun would. But, looking at that definition, I think the question is, why didn't Congress pass that legislation to make this covered more clearly?
Questioning the plaintiff's attorney, Justice Elena Kagan made a potentially broader point on how her colleagues should interpret the law.
At some point, you have to apply a little bit of common sense to the way you read a statute and understand that what this statute comprehends is a weapon that fires a multitude of shots with a single human action.
A decision is expected in June. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News.
This conservative majority court has taken a broader view of gun rights in recent years and a more skeptical position on the powers of federal agencies.
Coming up, a recreation of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory is a world of pure disappointment.
The harsh reality of an immersive experience gone wrong.
And yeah, we're going to leap right back to spring with spring-like temperatures, even summer-like temperatures maybe this weekend. I'll time all that out and tell you when our next chance of rain or thunderstorms will come. That all coming up on your First Warren Weather Update after the break.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
For custom baths, showers, and walk-in tubs installed in as little as 1 day, choose Mad City Baths. A+ rated with the BBB with more than 50,000 satisfied customers. And with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, schedule your free design consultation now and we'll lock your price in for 1 year. Plus, call now during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a new bath or shower with 60 months, 0% interest, senior and military discounts. Plus, receive a free $60 Walmart gift card with estimate. And the first 50 homeowners who call during this program will receive a bonus vacation voucher good for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise with bath or shower purchase from Mad City. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the limited time triple pet pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Giant pepperoni, classic pepperoni, and mini cup pepperoni? Now that is an expression.
At Papa Murphy's, we make great pizza, so you can make the pizza great.
In my oven.
Order the triple pet pizza for just $12.99 today.
During the President's Day sale at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Hurry in early for the best selection. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
It was not a world of pure imagination, more like a world of disappointment. Willie's Chocolate Experience at an event space in Glasgow, Scotland was marketed as an immersive experience like Van Gogh, the Immersive Experience.
It promised optical marvels and extraordinary props. But attendees were let down by a sparsely decorated warehouse that did not match the ad.
The event advertised chocolate fountains, performances by Oompa Loompas, and interactive experiences for $44.
In reality, it was anything but that. One father said kids received 2 jelly beans each and a quarter cup of lemonade, and there was no chocolate.
It was scheduled to last for 2 days, but after facing a day of disappointed families, organizers canceled the rest of the event. The organizer apologized and offered full refunds. I can't get over the quarter cup of lemonade and no chocolate.
Yeah, defeats the entire purpose. I mean, what are we doing here?
Talk about poor planning with that
Yeah,
one.
absolutely. Canceling is the least it should be doing over there. Yeah, my goodness.
But we did have quite a temperature drop today. I felt it, you felt it. I even feel it in here right now with this sweater, but it looks like we are going back to our normal temperatures for this month, Greg.
Well, we're going to flip and go above normal pretty quickly, but tomorrow will be not too bad. But once again, the temperatures overall for the next week, we're looking at above average. Like tomorrow, 40s, 50s, will be 50s, 60s probably by Friday. This weekend, 60s and even 70s, and I think a lot of records could be broken once again, especially on Sunday. And then even behind a system that'll come through Sunday and Monday, next week still looks to be 40s and 50s, so we won't have a significant drop-off in temperatures because that's still above average. Right now, our averages should be in the upper 30s to around 40. So the one thing with precipitation thing, we do have still some elevated fire concerns. It's going to be fairly dry tomorrow with some wind, so that's one concern. The breezy or windy conditions will continue through about Sunday. Sunday could be the windiest day as a system approaches, and we do have some showers and potential storms coming Sunday night and Monday. Strong, we'll have to see in timing of it, but it is a fairly decent front coming through, but we're not going to see the amount of cold air behind that. As you wake up tomorrow morning, still going to be fairly chilly, but still we're looking at upper teens to about the single digits. We'll start climbing out of that fairly quickly as we get through. Actually, that's tonight. Tomorrow we'll actually climb up. We'll have a warm front that will be coming through about in the morning hours. So there's your temperatures. A chilly night, but we'll warm up to about the 30s, mid 30s, upper 30s by noon. The winds will start picking up behind this warm front, so in the afternoon, most areas should get close to 50 or in the 50s, upper 40s you go further north, and then tomorrow evening and through into Friday morning, we'll see quite a bit of change with the temperatures as you go into Friday morning. We're looking at more in the mid 30s as you wake up, and then Friday by noon, we're looking at mid 40s, and then for your Friday afternoon, we should all be in the 50s, potentially maybe a few 60s going out there too. So Friday evening activities look unimpacted, much warmer than we've had previously. It should be a good night to be out and about. The wind speeds tomorrow, once again, 10 to 15 in the morning, but in the afternoon, we're definitely going to start seeing them pick up, probably 15 to 20. So these will continue through Friday too. It'll be winds actually picking up a little bit too. So off and on Thursday and Friday afternoons, we're definitely going to see the winds to be one of the stories, but they're coming out of the south. And I talked about fire concerns. The one problem tomorrow is you look at these relative humidities in the 30% in western Iowa. So it is going to be fairly dry out there, and you still got a lot of that dead dormant fuel. So something to be concerned about with fire weather issues going on for at least that. Records, we're looking at that. That's just one day of the records. We'll probably see another one come Sunday too, and that'll probably involve the 70s. And then your front we're talking about, here's your next chance of precipitation coming through. That would be a Monday through maybe Sunday night through Monday. So we'll time that out as we get closer. But if you have any plans for Sunday night through Monday, we'll keep an eye on that too, because that'll be the next chance of rain, it looks like right now. But for tonight, we're just going to see some chilly temperatures. We should be in the mid to upper teens, but this will be lower than average. We're looking at single digits in some areas. And then tomorrow, warmer conditions, a little breeze in the afternoon to start picking up, but we should get more into around the 50-degree mark or pretty close to it. And then it's just all the way up to the 70s as we get to Sunday. We'll track on that thunderstorm chance coming Sunday night into Monday with a cool down. And once again, next week, even behind it, we're still looking at the mid 50s, which our average of that point should be around 40. So we're pretty much above average. We just got to get through tonight. We'll be fairly cold. And then we'll keep an eye out for Sunday night into Monday with some thunderstorms going on. But yeah, back to the kind of spring weather.
One more sleep.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Greg. When we come back, Motorola tries to get back in the cell phone game.
The unveiling of the company's new bendable smartphone.
It's Girl Scout cookie season. Have you got yours yet? Tomorrow on News 8 Now This Morning, we're joined by a local troop to give us all of the delicious details on this year's batch. We'll see you back here at 5 a.m.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
It's time to vote for Best of La Crosse County. Pick your favorites in each category now through all of February. We'll announce all of the winners on April 1st. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
Don't skip your family vacation this year just to afford a bathroom remodel. With Mad City Baths, get the best of both worlds. This month, 50 homeowners will receive a vacation voucher with purchase of a new bath or shower. American-made products infused with Microban for easy cleaning. Installed in as little as 1 day, back with a lifetime warranty. And with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, we'll lock your price in for 1 year. So call during our 60-60-60 sale for 60% off installation of a new bath or shower with 60 months 0% interest plus a free $60 Walmart gift card with estimate. And last chance to call during this program, 50 homeowners will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase. Use it for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Solid wood furniture built to last. Created by Durham Furniture. On sale now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Right now, Drury's is offering up to 40% off bedrooms and special financing. You'll find exceptional quality, striking designs, and durable values. Bedrooms that are handcrafted by skilled woodworkers using sustainably harvested maple and cherry wood. No veneers and no particle board. Just nature's unique beauty. Solid wood furniture built to last. Now 40% off. On sale now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
It's time to vote for Best of La Crosse County. Pick your favorites in each category now through all of February. We'll announce all of the winners on April 1st. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Move over Apple Watches and Fitbits because there's something new in wearable technology.
Motorola's new smartphone comes with quite the twist. The company showcased its bendable smartphone at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona this week.
Looks like a regular smartphone, but it can be placed on a person's wrist as a bracelet to free up an extra hand.
If your hands are full, usually when you go for shopping, for example, you are trying to look at your shopping cart list and then you are trying to grab stuff from the store and then put it in your shopping cart and you are fumbling with the device and you may drop it. But what you can do with this device is you can simply take this device and you can wear it over your wrist.
The phone can also be adjusted into a self-standing position.
At the same event, Samsung showed off its smart ring that constantly monitors the wearer's vital signs and offers health advice to improve the person's well-being.
I don't know.
How many times do you bend it before it snaps?
And yeah, and it would feel like counterintuitive because we're so used to it looking rigid.
Right.
The first time I'd bend it, I'd be paranoid about it breaking.
It looks like it made, I don't know. I just feel it slipping off or me bumping into it even more.
Very specific example too with the grocery list. We write out our grocery list on papers, my wife and I.
like that.
One of those things on the fridge where it's got all the items and you check
Yeah.
them. So that doesn't even apply to me.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not here for it. Me too. All right. We'll have one more check on your forecast when we come back.
Become a better you with the help and support of the Y. Whether you're training for a 5K, looking to gain strength, or lose weight, we are here to help. You can be stronger and living better through the help of the Y. Stop by the Y today or visit our website to learn more.
They say post it or it didn't happen. But out here, in the places we were made for, you'll have to take our word for it. Find somewhere the internet's never been. With the family of Broncos designed to get you there.
Get 0.9% financing for 66 months plus $2,000 flex buy cash on Bronco Sport only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Luther High School is a powerhouse in culture and fulfilling the needs of each student.
I don't want to go to college because it doesn't pique my interest, but working with my hands and trades and all the robots and the welding equipment and the CNC machines is cool. One pursuit I'm looking forward to is electrician, and with the robots and with mechatronic and robotics is 2 classes that I would need to take or would help me to progress through and go where I want to go faster.
Luther High School, Christ-centered, encouraging and preparing students for life.
Does your roof look great from the ground, but yet it's still leaking? We see roofs every day that look great, but the important details weren't done correctly. With the average cost of a replacement roof being north of $25,000, that might not be what you need. Let one of our specialists give you a free 16-point inspection and let you know exactly what's really wrong with your roof and show you how we can restore it, saving you thousands. Remember, when you think roofing, think Larson, Wisconsin's best roofing experience.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
Become a better you with the help and support of the Y. Whether you're training for a 5K, looking to gain strength, or lose weight, we are here to help. You can be stronger and living better through the help of the Y. Stop by the Y today or visit our website to learn more.
All right, we got one more chilly night, actually, with temperatures that are actually below average to what we should be. 14 degrees. We should be around 20 degrees for an average low. 9 in Eau Claire, but that's not the end of the story. We're going to warm back up to 50s, 60s, potentially 70 by Sunday.
Much better, those numbers.
Yes.
Love to see it.
Thanks for joining us at 5.
We'll see you at 6.